It's time to play God. Hello, welcome to It's Chopping Time. I want to give a big thank you to the dev behind It's Chopping Time for sending me an early copy of the game so I can get this done and ready for you. I want to say the day of release, or it might be the day before, but either way, It's Chopping Time will be releasing around the next 24 hours, if not already out right now when you're seeing this. Depends when I decide to release it. Let's get in and get started. I'm not even going to describe anything to you. This is an incremental. We're going to get in here and what are we doing? This is the main game mode. Master the forces of nature one by one and finally unleash the powers of the god within you. Cleanup mode? No, I want to play the main one. Rise of a new god. Now, something that stands out to me a lot about Chopping Time and why I'm pretty keen to get in and take a look at this is the overall aesthetic. The music is nice already, but the overall, like, just visual appeal of the game just seems so nice. Island, give me my island. Chopping Time. Oh, look at it, dude. Oh, it's so nice. It looks so nice. Now, it starts off slow, but believe me, I have seen... Dude, was that timed out perfectly? I have seen where this goes. Just give it time. Give it time. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the beats. There's now a circular area below the mouse, allowing you to deal damage in a wider area. Thank you. Let's do that. Let's get to chopping. I want more trees. I need more trees. Oh, I see. Oh, thank you. I see. Unfortunately, the rest of the trees have spawned away from each other, so I can't get that AoE going that much, but I'm not going to get this one either. But we made some... We did some stuff. We made some resources gathered. We have 12 total. Can I do something with that? I didn't look at the cost of the next things. Yeah, we can. We can get a timer increase. This tree might get huge, by the way, just based on how much they're letting me move this around. It might become insane. Timer increase. Start a session with more trees on the island. Thank you. Chopping Time. Get me in here. Let me... Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. I think I just have to make sure the mouse overlaps the actual, like, pixels of the trees. Like, I don't need to be on the trunk. I just need to be on... like, the leaves. Like, as long as I'm hovering over it a little bit, we get it. Do one more. Do one more there. I want to go back with some cash. I want to go back there with some lumber. I want to go back with some resources on my side. Fly over here. Look at that. Can I squeeze this? Oh, barely. Look at that. Look at that. Wait, over here. No, I should have come straight over the two. We made some cash, though. We got some trees. So, can I come up the top here? What do we got so far? 12... Oh, 1200, 120. Okay, different trees. So this is like dark wood, this is redwood, and this is just raw dollars. That's fine. This is money, this is wood and money. So some of them take both, some of them take one. That's fine. Session time by a full second. That one's also a session time by a second. Increase the size of the circular area. Increase damage. Both. Both, please. And that. Thank you. Let's get back to chopping. I will not be satisfied until I have godly power on my side. I understand that that is in my future. Oh, the damage increase is already paying off. No. Oh, I messed up. Okay, though. It's okay, though. Look at this. Come on, come on, come on. Do it, do it. Ah, you were so close. Back to the tree. I feel like we can get some stuff. Back to the tree. Back to the tree. The size of the circle is very nice. More time. Give me more size. More size and more tree power, please. Oh, right here. The triple. The triple. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. See, all of the advertising for the game from what I saw on Steam is showing me what's in my future, and I will not be satisfied until I have acquired the kind of power that they have showcased, and I will get there soon. I will get there. I want to obtain the power of Lumberjack God. Another size increase. We're really making this big, aren't we? I want more trees. More trees. The more trees, the better. More trees, more time. I'm gonna eventually increase the size, but I want more. Yes, this is what I need. I need a quad? Ow. I'm just flicking to any of the doubles that I can get. Oh, dude, is that the most we've made so far? Huge gains. Huge gains. Increase the size of the area. Man, they really want me to spend... I need more damage. If I go up to 3 damage, is that going to mean I can kill in one hit? The spots I want to go to without wasting clicks. Damage up. Timer up. Timer is maxed. Timer is maxed. What are we looking at now? Size of the circular area. Chopping down a tree has a chance to instantly spawn 1 to 10 trees randomly on the island. 1% chance, but that's going to unlock other stuff we need. I've also got to get a size increase. Start with more trees. Most of the green tree stuff seems to be, like, discovered already. At least in that small area. Oh my god. It is a 1-click takedown. Oh my god. The damage up is... kinda... gross. We're gonna clear the whole map. Randomly spawn tree. No, give me this. I wanted more trees. You know what, let's just go start. I'm not gonna spend it just yet. I want to get more trees. I want more trees, more damage, more trees, but more radius increase as well. Okay, now I'm kind of noticing the speed increase. I was wrong. That speed increase is kicking in. Dude. Dude! Oh, there's only 5 trees left. I got so close to clearing the board. Compared to size 1, they're slightly bigger and are 2 times more resistant, but they yield 2 times more wood and money. Cool. Bigger, better trees. Can I see some of these bigger, better trees? Oh. I see. They are a little bit sturdier. Oh my. Oh my. This is good. Good for the gains. If I increase my damage again and I get more of those trees spawning and I can one-tap them, glorious. Achievement, earn $1,000. Have I made 1,000 so far? Given that I'm making like 100 per resource gather, I'm going up to over 200 now, you would think I'd have that much already. What's this up here? My achievements. Right. They don't unlock anything extra. Is this an actual leaderboard? Oh my god, it's an actual leaderboard. Wow. Alright, alright. There's an actual leaderboard. What about this one over here? My stats! My pause and menu time is going insane right now. There's a lot of numbers here, dude. There's a lot of stuff if you want to get real nerdy about your number game. More trees. More attack speed. Attack speed is effectively my damage right now. I need more speed. I need a timer increase as well. Or the ever-present perk that makes it so that as I cut down trees, I get a bit of time back. You know, for every 4 or 5 trees, you get like 0.5 seconds back. One of those kind of deals. It's mostly the bigger trees now. We're getting a lot more of the large trees. Oh, I so desperately want more power. I want my mouse to go off every like 0.1 second. I want speed. I can feel it, dude. I'm itching. I'm like a beaver staring down a great forest. And I'm giddy. My little tail is slapping on the ground. I'm like, oh my god, the dam I could build with this. So they get 20% more health, but double the resources? Why am I not doing that? We need to, like, beeline it down south. Give me that. Bam. Huge. 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 Wow. Wow. Why did I come down here? I should have gone back up into the middle where they're all weakened already. Wow. Nah, man, that's the way it should have been. All right, note to you. Come down here and get some of this stuff as soon as you get the chance. 2 more in there. Max that out. Red maple tree. I'm unlocking the red maple tree. I want it. I want it. So, over here into red is the first one we go to. It makes sense, because that's 400, but still. If I can save up the 1,200 bucks to get the upgrade there, give me that. That maxed out. Cool. Looks like the bottom of this one's been found. I see a little red maple. Oh, yeah, dude. But there's not many red maples is the issue here. They don't spawn very, plentiful when they appear. This is my revenge for the trees hate me game, by the way. That's all this is. This is just revenge on the... That's more like it. That's more like it. Revenge on that game for all the trees in that thing hating me and bullying me. Oh, we can afford both, dude. A sunbeam appears at a random position on the island every 12 seconds. If you hover a sunbeam with your mouse, it will act like a magnifying glass. Focusing the light, activating the fire mouse for 2 seconds. Each attack sets the trees on fire for 2 seconds, which causes them to take 1 damage point regularly. Give me that. Also buy this. Level 1 on the Richter scale, which is the magnitude of an earthquake. Chopping 10 trees fills it completely. Once filled, it adds 0.50 seconds to the session timer. It also deals damage to all trees, amounting to 10% of their total health. Each earthquake will require to chop down 10 more trees. So every 10, I get a big AoE damage boost and some time back, right? Is what I'm understanding. Pretty good. You start a session with 1 sunbeam already at a position on the map. Excellent, thank you. I'm back down here. Do I have any? No. I don't have enough green wood to buy anything. Man, the green spots are getting expensive. Sunbeam? Oh, there it is. Wow. Oh. Oh, does it want me to do that though and spread the... Damn, we made a lot. Hang on, I want to do that one more time. Does it want me to spread the flames straight away? Like if I do this and I weaken them all with some flame and then I trigger an earthquake... Oh, they didn't quite break. But now I can trigger another earthquake a bit quicker maybe because... Oh. Come on. Come on. No! I can see it, dude. I got some cash, though. Wow. Yeah, see, I want to spread the damage, but it's not burning enough yet. I need more spread damage. I need more fire. If I can get a perk where my flames literally spread from tree to tree if they're next to each other, if they're in contact, that'd be really good. Reds. Reds. Give me my maple. The fire is helping to kill trees quicker so that I can trigger more earthquake though. But the earthquake doing like 10% of a tree's health, I need 10 earthquakes to break any given tree that I haven't already been working on, which is a lot of earthquake action. Ooh, that's expensive. These are getting so expensive, man. They're so expensive. I've got money, but I've got nowhere to spend my money right now. I want tidal waves, I want thunder strikes, I want tornadoes, I want devastation. I need devastation. This one over here for mini tornadoes, I want tornadoes. I'm there. I want it now. A new sunbeam appears even more often. Thank you. Increase the duration of trees remaining on fire. Thank you. Before I'm done, I may have to do like a cut at some point, but before I'm done here today, I want to be able to show you at least like 1 or 2 more like special powers. So if I have to cut to a point later where I have some abilities, because it's going to take more time to unlock these. It's not designed to be, you know, you've found everything and beaten everything in 1 hour. Nowhere near it. It's an incremental. It's you know, you work into it. But I want to show you more than just Earthquake and Sunbeam, because there's a lot of nutty stuff that you can get at some stage in this. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to put the cut, but I mentioned doing a cut about like 40 minutes into the recording, but I think I might cut a little bit earlier than that. So just in case I did, we unlocked the Sunbeam, and I'm up to tier 3 on Earthquake. The Earthquake basically is that every time I cut down 10 or more trees, like 10, 20, and 30 trees, Earthquake goes off, does a percentage damage to all the trees on the map, and gives me some time back. But the Sunbeam, I'll just show you in the actual thing instead, in the actual run. But we got a lot of the green unlocked, and most of the green is just turned into make more trees spawn, and just a bunch of things like some crit chance. It's a lot of small upgrades. The big upgrades have come out of the red side over here that increases the power of the Sunbeam. At the start of every map, there'll be a little beam. I hover the beam, and I get sun power, and then as I hover over the trees, it burns them. And it used to only last about like 1.5 seconds, but now it lasts so long that it overlaps with the new Sunbeam coming down. So I can just keep setting trees on fire. I also click faster, like my mouse chops faster when my cursor is aflame. You can see my timer has lasted a lot longer now too, thanks to the sunbeams. Let's do one more. It's speeding things up a little bit. Like, it got a lot faster when I first got this stuff, and now it's once again, you know, kind of slowed down a little bit while waiting for just more meaningful upgrades to come along. It's a lot of like, you get big, and then you speed up a lot, and then you slow down a little bit while getting some smaller things. I think I have a chance for tier 4 trees to spawn though, so I've gone up from tier 1, 2, 3, and now 4 that take a bit more beating to bring down, and I can kinda see that, because there are some big fellas here that are just not going down very easily. Let's go back to the tree though, and invest some points. So trees yield way more resources, but they're more durable. 24,000, yeah, that's a bit expensive. 18 over there, 6 over here, may as well finish putting points into that. 6 over there, put points into that. 2 5s down there, put points into that. And now we're kind of at... Wow, that's expensive. We're at the waiting stage, because I've got some big things to worry about. I need... Excuse you, woofer outside. I need to find the unlock for whatever the dark wood over here is, but I don't see it. Wait, unlock the black pearl. Oh, wait, here's the black tree. 77,000? I just need to unlock this and I can get there right away. Wait, let's get that 24k. I hadn't noticed that one there already. I've only just finished unlocking that side of the talent tree, so we can go straight to these new dark woods right now. And then unlock mini tornado. See, look at the size of that big tree in the top there. This fella's huge. But look at all the stuff we're gaining. I've just realized, by the way, I turned the music off. I had a video playing on the side while I was just, you know, doing some farming, and I forgot to put it back on. Give me a second. I will get the tunes back on. Hang on just a moment. Let me go back to the skill tree real quick. Musics. Help. Audio. I love our very retro aesthetic menu sounds. I love the beeps and the boops. It sounds nice. There we go. New tree unlocked. And now that that new tree is unlocked, we just need, how much? 444? And we have tornadoes on deck. I want to get these tornadoes. I want to power them up. I want to make them mighty. I'm hoping that they just spawn and run over the map and just destroy everything. We are hitting these new trees. We are hitting them. We've got 56. We just need more. Unfortunately, we kind of clear the map pretty decently now. Like, we are relying a lot on trees spawning in. There's one right there. We're relying on them dying and then coming back rapidly. And if they don't come back quickly enough, we're just not going to get that many. But 80 on the first pass? Not bad. Can I put some investment into something else over there? There we go. We just need to keep plucking away. Oh, look at all these fellas. Those are some big looking ones too. They might give me more than I'm expecting. Come down here, hit that. The earthquakes initially weren't doing that much for us. It did like 10% of a tree's health. But now that we can proc, you know, 4 or 5 earthquakes pretty close together, pretty back to back, and set them on fire, and have my clicking be quicker, yeah, we're wiping out forests a lot faster than we were in the beginning. 344. One more should do it, right? I could get 100 in one. Especially if we actually get lucky and have some grows. There we go. Some regrows. We like that. We like that. We like that. Oh yeah, some over here. I'm not afraid to hold the cursor over some. In addition to just setting them on fire and then moving on, I think the first time the flame hits a tree, it does like 5 times the damage when we're on fire. Oh, there's no way. Wait, we're at 700. No, we make 432 in that one. Damn, we made almost as much as we needed in one pass. Tornadoes can now appear. What I was saying was, where is it? I think it's over here. Yeah, so I'm close to getting the 5 times one, but I've got the 4. So the first time the magnifying burning cursor goes over, it does 4 times the damage to trees below the mouse for 1 hit. Pretty cool. This new tornado one though. Tornado appears on the island, 1 at the start of each session, and then 1 every 12 seconds. Hover your mouse over the half-visible tornado to spawn a cute baby tornado. It will cross a quarter of the island and cause damage to the trees. Cool. And then we have tornadoes damage the neighboring trees even further away. The ring of trees around the turret tornado. Do I want to get that, or I want to... See, now I can start unlocking the same stuff again that I had over here, which is like more mouse damage, more time perhaps, more cursor speed. See, there's time right there. Oh, yeah. We want this. We want to... I'm learning that you want to go in a straight line as much as possible to get to the really important stuff. Like, going straight through here gives you a lot of these really big, important fire upgrades, damage upgrades, crit. And then as you spread out to the branches of the main path, you get the really expensive stuff that's going to take you like a lot longer to get. It's more like the end game, sort of like down here how we had to rush all the way to the bottom to get the maples. I kind of want to see if I can push through, but you know, we're going to have to deviate a little bit and get some of this stuff. But having their spawn chance go up is going to help a lot. But initially, there he is. There he is. Look at him go. Look at him go. He didn't last as long as I wanted him to. We have to upgrade him. The theory of the tornado is good. We need to... Oh, there's another one. The theory of him is good. We just need to boost him a little bit. I feel like he's having a hard time finding trees to hit because we are nuking the board with fire and earthquakes so consistently that he's not going to get a chance to do that much right now. The tornadoes have gotten noticeably better after filling in some space. Let me just get in and take a look, and I'll show you real quick. So at the start, a whole bunch of them are now spawning around the outside of the island. I hover over them, they're bigger, they do more damage, and they travel further. They used to only travel like 3 or 4 blocks into the map. Now they will always go all the way across, or at the very least they're supposed to, at least like a full map's distance. It says they're meant to travel across and disappear into the water. I'll see if this fella on the left actually does that. I think that might be... I don't know, depending on... I think it's just a timer. I don't think he's actually... Yeah, he disappeared before he got to the other side. They last a lot longer, that's the important part. And because they last a lot longer, we can get a lot more destruction done and make a lot more wood. We're getting about the same dark wood as we are redwood now, which is ridiculous. We're getting a ton of green and a good chunk of money. I don't know why we're getting so much dark compared to the red now, considering how upgraded the red side is. But I guess it's almost parallel at this point. We're kind of, you know, getting there. That's the last red upgrade that I can reasonably get without getting, you know, 500,000, 1 million basically, and 1 million over here. So the reds are going to sit on the back line for a little bit now. Sort of like the green, where I need a lot of money and 14 million to do any more down there. Luckily, the Darkwood section still has quite a few areas that I can put points into. I've also got Eye of the Storm, even more tornadoes on the beach. We got to start upgrading that. I also got Tier 4 Earthquake. It's the same thing. It's still Earthquake, but much better. I don't know when this wood shows up. I'm hoping soon, because I would love to be able to get some lightning strikes into this before I'm done. I just don't know how far away and how difficult it's going to be to get lightning. This initial burst at the beginning, by the way, with all the tornadoes, is such a good big chunk of damage. We trigger so many earthquakes, so much lumber right at the start. I should be focusing more on the Darkwoods, but I feel like I'm at a stage now where just causing a chain reaction of burning so that the earthquakes and the tornadoes take them all out is better for me, for time, for wood management. When I've got, like, you know, 3 seconds left, I might hold on someone and try and get rid of them. But for the most part, it's so much so quickly. Fast run is a good run at this point. What are we looking at here? Attack speed of them? Nah, we want to go up here and do this side, I think. Get more tornadoes on the beach. But it's gonna slow down a little bit from here on, because I need to get, you know, hundreds of thousands of dark woods in order to continue to progress. And, you know, the better part of 1 million red and multiple millions of green, although the green upgrades I'm not worried about anymore. It's gotten to the stage where I only really care about whatever current tier of wood I'm on, and the other tiers, you know, when I've got enough, I'll invest. Otherwise, I don't think about it. Greens are fodder now. The greens are simply earthquake fodder. Break a bunch of greens, trigger earthquakes, get more time. More time means more time for my fire to burn, my tornadoes to go across the map and knock trees down. Everything synergizes. I'm glad about that. Everything has a purpose. Everything is doing what it needs to do. I'm gonna hover here and get rid of some more of these dark woods. I'm making more dark than I am red. That's kind of insane. I know I'm prioritizing them. I'm hovering over them more deliberately, but it's still kind of crazy. What's this one down here? Tornadoes damage neighboring trees even more so. Very expensive, very expensive. I could fill in some more of this one. This chance for a size 4 tree which gives even more resources and money. I think I might max that out. That's nice. I like that. Give me another one. Give me another one. I want to go back in there. More tornadoes. More... Is that a siren outside? I hear an ambulance outside. Someone's in trouble. Either that or it's the police. In which case, someone's in trouble. The tornadoes are meant to spawn every 12 seconds, but I think I've reduced that down to like every 5 to 6 seconds, because we're getting a lot of them now. In the beginning, they were really underwhelming at the beginning, I'm telling you. They were like barely doing any damage, they'd barely move, they were just not worth it half the time. I'm really glad that upgrading them has paid off, because there's nothing more dissatisfying than unlocking a new perk, a new ability, a new main thing that's meant to dominate the map, and it just doesn't do anything. Trees yield way more resources but are more durable. That is a 400% increase. Massive. Wait, is that the new tree? The white almond tree for 700k. It barely took any time at all. I've unlocked white wood, and I've gotten enough to unlock the snowflakes. It appears in the upright or up left corner every 12 seconds. Hover it with the mouse, get ice mouse for 2 seconds, freeze trees, and weaken them, making them take more damage from all sources. I also want their spawn chance to increase, and as always, the yield from my greens go up. Incredible how the greens are still giving me more yield, and I had just enough for that. That's a lot, honestly. We've upgraded a couple of the other fellas around here. I forget where. I think him. Fire is doing a lot more now, including the last one in the tree, spontaneous combustion. If I get it, it will now instantly destroy all trees below the mouse for 1 hit only. So the first hit after getting the beam seems to just obliterate whatever's nearby. So if I can hit the beam and then flick to the white trees that I can see on the map, that'd be really good. But our attack speed, when beamed up, is so fast that it's kind of hard to do that, in all honesty. So, well, yeah, look at that. It basically just kills whatever's near the beam, because I can't move quick enough. Look at all of our tornadoes, by the way. Look at this. Look at this. We have so many ice. Ice. Snowflake. Yes. It only lasts a little bit, but those trees that get frozen, oh, you better believe they're in trouble. It seems kind of funny to freeze them and then burn them straight after, like... Does that do, like, I need a professional lumberjack out there to tell me. If you freeze a tree, if you freeze it over 300,000 for each of those, by the way, that's disgusting. If you freeze a tree, if you froze it and then set it on fire, is that more or less damage to the tree? Surely that would damage the quality of the wood, right? Or at the very least, it would make it harder to actually burn the wood or cut the wood down. Like, there's no way, right? But who knows? Maybe I'm the idiot. Maybe I don't know. What do I know about cutting trees down? I'm only decimating got planets worth of wood right now. Like, if this was Earth right now, I'd forget about it, man. This is done. This forest is over. The Amazon? Not even Bezos could save it, my guy. Not even Bezos. He could try all he wants. What's he gonna do? Nothing. Nothing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't get him anywhere near 300,000, but I'm getting the white wood. The white wood is all that matters at this stage. Even though I do still kind of care about this one. Tornado damaging neighbors? Upgrade it. Gimme. Forget about it. Take it. Take it. Give me that one. Spawn more often on the beach? Yeah, give me that. Also, while we're at it, the entire island. Ah, there's the entire island one. I thought I already had entire island, but I didn't. I made an oopsie, but you know what's not an oopsie? Us upgrading. How many? Increased damage from all sources by 25%. Wow, so this immediately gets really strong. I thought 25 would go up by like 5 at a time. So we're gonna do like double damage to the frozen boys at some stage here, like if not more than double damage. That's kind of nuts, dude. That's a lot of damage potential right there. Oh yeah, hit those guys in the middle. Go in with the middle with the frozen buff, so all the tornadoes that are already making their way into the middle of the map. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get these guys over here near the tornadoes. Yeah. Oh, more tornadoes on the map? You shouldn't. You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. Get some burns in the middle there. Oh, yeah. Yeah. These guys. Look how much damage that was. Look how much... Oh, the gain. Forget the 1.2 million green wood. 360k evenly between the two middle quality woods there is insane. Almost 20,000 white wood, which, to be fair, it seems like a lot, but it's gonna take time to unlock the rest of this tree. What do I got here? You start with one snowflake already in the top corner. We want that one immediately just to make things speed up a little bit. Get that. More damage, more damage. I'll take those. And then down here in the Tornado Valley. Ooh. You're pretty cheap. Give me you. The attack speed of the tornadoes. Can max it straight away. Just max it out. Max it out. Go in. Do one more. Do one more. Go for it, my love. Go for it. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. We're gonna hit all of these around the corner. All of the woods. Maybe I should trigger the tornadoes before I grab the snowflakes, and then I track around where the tornadoes are going. I don't know. The burn damage would be increased. The earthquake damage is increased. I just like tracing around the outskirts so that I hit any of the tornadoes that spawn when they do. I kind of leave the middle now for the tornadoes and the earthquakes to deal with, but who knows? Maybe my strategy... That's a much worse gain. What happened that round? What an incredible disparity between the last one and this one. That was crazy. I did much worse. We're reaching that point on the tornado side where it's hard to afford the upgrades. It's getting very expensive out here. 1.1 million in the reds, though, means I can come in and buy Through the Fire and Flames. It's a reference. Stevie Nicks sang that back in 1942. We don't talk about those days. They were dark days. I miss Megadeth sometimes. Come back, Stevie. We miss you. Do one more. Do one more. We can do this. We can do this. I'm trying to... Hang on. Trigger all of the tornadoes. There we go. Now weaken them. Weaken them around where the tornadoes are. Yes. Yes. Get these ones. Get these ones. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna come down to strategy. It's gonna come down to knowing where to place your ice. Like right around it. Yeah, around these ones. Yeah. Just to capitalize on as much destruction as we possibly can do. If I got another ice right now, that'd be great. Can I get another ice right now? Yep. Around here. Nuke. There we go. Was that better? Much better. Look at that. Oh, so many gains. So many gains. You'll love to see it. Hang on. Tornadoes first. So, 170... We could max you out, though. We can finish you. And then still hit over here. Alright. We've slowed down considerably on Tornado Valley over that side, but that's alright. Green is almost done, actually. We've only got one more on green, but it's gonna cost a lickety-splitty. But chopping trees down, having a chance to get 1 to 10 more, going up to 20%, is just going to be so good for our... Because that's any tree, that's not just green trees. At least it shouldn't be green trees, it should be all the trees. We need a little bit more... See, red's almost done. It's amazing how green has taken so long to finish. But red is, like, I want to say 1 to 2 more runs from finishing red and getting this... attack speed while on fire. Haha, you thought I was done, but I'm not. I actually was done. I wasn't going to continue. I was going to leave the lightning power up to your imagination or wait for you to pick up the game and try it for yourself, but I want to see it. I want to get it. But before I show you, I wanted to quickly go over why my entire screen is gold right now, because there is a gold edition that you can pick up. It's not anything you have to do, but if you want to throw some extra love towards the devs when you pick up the game for yourself, you can pick up the gold edition, and it has all of these little options over here for turning the effects of the game into a golden version of it. So the tornadoes are gold, the titling is gold, and even when you go in and take a look at the talent trees, a lot of these little options in here are now golden, which is very cool to see. It's not necessary, just something that you can do. But while I'm showing you the tree, Green is completely maxed out. Red is completely maxed out. The tornadoes are completely maxed out. I thought we still had some of the tornado stuff left to do. The snowflake tree is coming along, but more importantly, we've unlocked the blue trees, enough so to pick up lightning, which apparently is a hover over the tree and it lightnings. I don't know anything else about it besides that. I've also picked up tier 5 of earthquake, so we'll have even more time. Now, warning, it's gonna get silly. So you haven't seen where we're at power-wise until now. The snowflakes last a lot longer now. The fire lasts pretty much indefinitely. Everything is golden around the map, so whoa, lightning! I just saw a lightning bolt go off. Everything just blows up very quickly. The timer is a bit of a lie right now. In the first, I want to say, couple of moments of a run starting, the timer just gets boosted so much because of all of the trees going down and triggering multiple earthquakes. The earthquakes do become more difficult to trigger as time goes on. Like, they require 10 more trees every time they trigger to get to the next quake. So it keeps exponentially getting more and more difficult so that you can actually run out of time. But you get so much more time now than, say, when you first start and you get, you know, a few seconds to cut down 4 or 5 trees and then that's it. We are obliterating forests at tremendous speeds. My tornadoes. I'm going to pull away for a second. My tornadoes now have the ability to freeze trees as they go over the trees. Now, I think it's this one here, Death's Cold Wind. I've only just gotten this one. They can now freeze neighboring trees. I can keep putting points into it and upgrading it, but I'm actually in the middle of upgrading the Juicy Business Tree to get more resources. They're healthier, but I get more. It's very expensive. I should be going over and grabbing, say, that. I might grab one of those, some of that. There's like cheaper ones sitting around here that I can get. But if you're going to offer me more resources, I'm going to take the extra resources because I think it just says trees in general yield more, which means I'm getting more blue tree at the same time. And I want more blue tree for more lightning strike. What can we unlock over here? So more plentiful blue tree spawns, increase the lightning strike damage by double. That's insane. Lightning strikes a tree on the island randomly about every 16 seconds. A singular random tree doesn't seem like a lot, but once again, it's a matter of upgrading it. I didn't think the fire was going to be too impactful in the beginning, and then all of a sudden it's like amazing. Same with the earthquakes, same with the cold. You can see on my radial ring right there, the snowflake effect is lasting so much longer now. So long that it looks like it's now overlapping with the snowflakes proccing, so I'm permanent snow, permanent fire, a constant trail of tornadoes going over the map, and now they go all the way across, lightning striking. So many trees, dude, so much wood, so much lumber. And they're all golden. I'm kind of worried because I do know that there are tsunamis that I will unlock eventually. I don't know how much further up I have to go to get to the tidal waves. I'm worried about golden tsunami. Have we thought that one through a little bit? Or are we just gonna unleash the golden wave over my island once I get the option? Be kind of insane. Look at the tree economy right now. 7 million green, 2 million red. It's about 2 million on all of these. It just depends on which trees get knocked down more than others. By the time we finish upgrading each, like, column, it seems like we're getting about the same amount for each one. Although I don't need... I'm pretty sure I don't need green, red, or dark ones anymore, like the black, purpley looking... I think it's more of a purple, right? It's kind of a purple. I don't know if we need those anymore. I wonder if they'll come up in later trees, you know, as something that we need. What's this one here? Hail in a cell. Activating a snowflake will also freeze all the trees on the island that will last for the same duration as the one applied with your ice mouse. Really? Tidal waves. There it is. That's a whole different type of wood again. Tidal wave warning appears in the bottom right. Hover it with the mouse to summon a tidal wave that will cross approximately 25% of the island, which I'm imagining you can upgrade that until it covers, you know, the entire island. Lightning strikes every 10 to 15 seconds. I could take this, but it's not going to lead to anything just yet. I want to open up other ones that lead to more things. Give me the increased amount so far. Green oak trees yield more wood. Why do I need green oak trees to yield more wood? I don't need green oak upgrades anymore. I'm curious. There has to be a rhyme or a reason, because these upgrades have been in every single other tree so far. Maybe there'll come a point later on where I need, like, you know, 1 billion green oak, and they're gonna be like, I hope you've been putting points in. I hope you've been investing in the green oak. And I'll go, no, should I have been? Oh, too bad for you. You should have been getting your green oak numbers up. I'm sorry. Look at the timer already. The timer is actually going up faster than it's going down. Just from the initial earthquakes going off. It's kind of crazy. The damage, dude. The power. Lightning strikes. Now, because the lightning has a damage value to it, I assumed lightning was going to be an insta-kill, but because you can increase the damage, I guess it's not an instant. I'm guessing maybe by the time I finish unlocking all of the lightning tree, there'll be a bolt happening every, you know, 2 or 3 seconds, and it's just going to look like the world's worst storm hitting this one little block of land. It's on fire, it's suffering blizzard temperatures at the same time, it's got tornadoes, earthquakes, lightning strikes, eventually tidal waves. Might actually be the worst island ever, you know? Might actually be the worst island ever. And I would know, I live next to New Zealand. Haha, got him! He knows who he is. Got him. Both of them, actually, I got him. Yeah, give me this. Increase the tree power real quick. Take that, why not? Take that again, why not? More importantly, lightning. I want my lightning power. I should make them spawn more often. This, like, it really is a toss between do I power up the lightning, but if I make the blue spruce appear more frequently, I get more blue. Just the more blue that's there, get more blue, get these unlocked faster, you know? It's a process, but I might do another cut right now and show you what happens when we upgrade the lightning a little bit more. We have lightning power. It took a little bit longer. Everything is slowing down a bunch now that I'm only really looking for one wood type. I don't know if the other woods are going to play a role later on, but like I said before, this green one giving me more yield, there's no way that this is here for the sake of upgrading green, because you will finish green long before you get to here, assuming that you're just cutting trees down and playing the game normally. But we've unlocked a lot of the lightning tree. There's still some things left to go. Like, I've got the option to go and get the new tree type over here, the yellow weeping willow for 17 mil, which we're well and truly over that. The economy side of things, money-wise, is never an issue. You're always going to have more than enough money for the upgrades. The main issue is getting that 3.2 million, which honestly isn't terrible for me right now. About 3 or 4 uninterrupted runs would get me enough to unlock that, then unlock the tree. Then I just need 120k to get to the tidal waves. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be a lot, to be honest. What I might do is 1 or 2 more runs just to show you the lightning onslaught. We've got a lot of little lightning sparks spawning constantly now. So as you just move around, like, everything's blowing up so quickly and consistently. Every time I get a new sunbeam, I insta-kill stuff. Whenever I pick up a snowflake, I insta-kill stuff. The earthquakes are still proccing. The lightning, the tornadoes. It's kind of nuts. The lightning also sets trees on fire whenever it strikes. It'll do like a little AoE and light them on fire. Not that it matters, because they're all dying so quickly. Look how silly this is. And there's still tidal waves that we could add to this. Like, literally godlike powers right now. My mouse cursor is so big that I just do little eccentric circles like this, and I cover all of the tornadoes, I catch the flames, the icicles. Before I had to make sure I moused over the right stuff that I wanted to break. Now it's gotten to a point where it doesn't matter anymore. I just hover over whatever. As long as I'm proccing the things that need to be procced, it's okay. Can I get one more quake? One more quake? One more quake? Oh, I was so close to getting that extension. But look at how, look, I told you, dude, by the time you finish upgrading everything, all of these middle, like, besides green, all the other colors, you'll start earning roughly the same amount for each one. They all kind of, like all the numbers add up to meet in the middle. What do we want over here? We can get the Love Me Thunder, increase the maximum number of sparks that can be present on the island. This is the one where they light on fire. We could get trees yield more resources. I should take this and then upgrade and get the yellow ones, to be honest. Get the yellow trees going. Put a point into this. Get in. If I take a look and see, if it turns out that I actually can get the yellow trees quickly enough, I'll show you the tidal waves, but I was honestly planning on just not getting to that point and finishing up and leaving the tidal waves as something for you to work towards if you pick up the game. Little secret, little surprise for you. Something that you haven't seen in my video, but it depends. If I'm already at 20. Wait a minute. Oh no, I might get there in like 2 runs. Wait a minute, maybe I will do the tidal wave. Oh, we're getting a lot. I guess all those passive tree upgrades that make them give you more wood is enough. Normally you need like an entire dedicated like part of the talent tree to boost how much you get from the new ones, but getting a lot of the yellows already, man. Look at all of the thunder strikes going off. When I first got this ability, you didn't get many at all. Oh, that's like half right there. We're halfway. Halfway to Tidal Wave Town. Halfway to Tidal Wave Town. I might not fully upgrade the Tidal Wave, because I'm going in a circle here where a new power shows up, and I'm like, ooh, I want to look at that. And then I get it, and it's not very strong, and I'm like, oh, I might upgrade it a little bit first. It's not really strong enough. And then I upgrade it, and then I'm like, yeah, here we go. This is what it looks like. It's really strong. It's really cool. Anyway, we're done. Oh, wait, new power? Ooh, I kind of want to get that. And I'm chasing my tail. I'm getting sucked in. I want to see what the new thing is. Honestly, I really want to see what the tidal wave looks like gold and when not gold, because the golden tidal wave might be might be the funniest thing that I could find in the game at the moment, and I don't expect it to look... I don't know how... You know what? I'm just gonna wait and leave it for my imagination at the moment. I'll wait. And we'll get it after this run, because I got, what, 90,000 before? We're there. We've got enough now. Let me just get some more. It looks like Tidal Wave might be the last one, though. At least it looks like it could be, based on its positioning in the overall talent tree. That might be the final one that you get. Which I'm okay with. We've had a lot of trees, a lot of upgrades, a lot of powers. I haven't been clocking how many hours are in the game at the moment to get to this point, but I'll let you know near the end. If you're curious about, like, in general, how long it takes to unlock a lot of this stuff, because some incrementals are made different. Some, I can tell you, are way slower than this, where it takes a long time to get some of these unlocks done. And then others are definitely a bit quicker, where it's like a 2-hour game at most. There you are. So we had to... It's a good thing I saved up my wood. So earthquake increase, tidal waves, pow, there we go. And there's also the hail, which luckily we have enough money. So activating a snowflake will freeze all trees on the island. Does that also... There it is. Increase the maximum number of sparks to be on the island. Increase the... Now it's costing all the other ones. There is a tree that goes back to all the others. I'm glad. I'm actually really glad. Damage from all sources dealt to frozen trees, another 20%. Increase the lightning strike damage by another 50%. And there's a new tree! No, there's another tree. It keeps going. Is there another power? That's kind of crazy if there's another power. You start with 2 snowflakes already in the top right of this. There's no point in that though, right? You can't stack snowflakes. It's just to use one, and then when it runs out, you go to the next one, but it's not gonna run out. I don't know if that's necessary. And then we need the tidal wave one over here. And then for... Oh, wait. This, which leads into another earthquake. Which leads into more lightning power. And then more... Maybe... Oh, I don't know. The new tree hasn't... I don't know why we need that new tree yet. Grab that now, I guess. Just put more into it and finish maxing that. I've got so... Dude, I'm gonna get so many sparks. Dude, I got 7 out of 8 of those right from the start. May as well max out the reds. We finished with the darkwood stuff. Oh my god. I don't need any more of the white tree ones. Dude, the fact that all of those, except for green, maxed out, I'm like 3 million from maxing out green. That bothers me. Max that. I can only get a little bit. Give me that first. Give me that. We're almost done with the blue side over here for the lightning procs, but I just got such a massive power up. So, tidal wave warning appears in the bottom right every 12 seconds. Hover it with your mouse to summon the wave. It'll cover 25% of the island. But we can continue to upgrade that, but it keeps going further up north. Maybe it goes to level 10 earthquake, like a mag 10 or a mag 9 at the very least. I don't know. But there's gonna be... Oh my god! There's so much lightning now! Dude! Oh my god, the snow ones are proccing all over the place. 12 seconds in, where's my tidal wave? What? That was it? where's my piss water? My piss Wasser. Hang on a minute, hang on. That's not 25% of the island, that's like 1/8 of the island. Ah, oh, no, I need to upgrade my tidal wave. It's such a tiny little bit of water. No, it's so small. Is it wiping out the trees, though? Is it, like, 100% killing them, or is it just doing damage to them? It looks like it's wiping them out. I could be wrong, though. I probably am wrong. It's probably because otherwise, how do you do talent points for this? You then can't do all of the more damage done. Maybe the tidal wave. If the tidal wave hits a tree that's on fire, it puts it out and does bonus damage or some silly stuff like that. Or if there's a lightning spark on the tree and you summon the tidal wave, it procs the lightning automatically. There'll be something like that, you know, synergy. Which I'm glad about, to be honest. A lot of these godly powers do have baked-in synergies. Dude, we made so much. We basically doubled our production on that one compared to the previous runs. We've got 176,000 of the new yellow tree. I've also got enough to finish upgrading you. I've also got to come over here and put some points into these. Expensive, but that's another 20 sparks that can be on the island. And then we've got to worry about the lightning causing burning. And the juicy business tree, which I should be maxing out before anything else, but we're going to need a lot of blue for that. I'm not going to get enough blue. Oh, dude, this tree is just getting bigger. It is an actual tree, though. I made a joke earlier on that I think I've cut from the video in the initial recording that this talent tree is going to end up an actual tree. I'm just waiting for the top, because these are all the roots at the bottom. Branches. I thought we were getting close to the plume, you know, all the green. But I don't think we're there yet. Now cross approximately half the island. From 25 to half in one leap? Man. You start with a tidal wave appearing straight from the beginning. We'll do one more. But before I do that one more, hang on. We're going to go back to the main menu. And I'm going to turn off all of the gold. So that you can see again what this is going to be like. Normal. I want to see if the tidal wave effect looks different. I think it's going to look the same, to be honest. I don't think it'll change that much. Oh, dude, normal lightning looks way different. It's actually, like blue. It's Zeus colored. Cool. The golden edition would have you believe that everything is very yellow in the game. Oh, the warning is more yellow. The little warning thing is yellow. The water isn't. You know, probably for the best, you know, probably the smart decision. They've clearly thought about this. We really don't want to make the tidal wave yellow or gold, you know, we don't want to do that. Smart choice. Let me finish wiping out one more island. I mean, who's growing these trees, by the way? What kind of fertilizer are you using? What kind of soil is this? This is an insanely potent, very powerful little island here for growing plant life. Which, by the way, that always baffled me. I know that a great deal of land-based plants cannot grow in, like, seawater kind of deal. Like, seawater kills them, salt kills them. How... I know it's a stupid question to ask, because there's obviously very good answers for this, but I want you to answer this down below. How does an island work for growing plant life? And I know, like, all land on Earth is technically a sort of island, because it's, like, 2/3 water. But... if you had a small enough island, like a little archipelago, right? That archipelago would have to go all the way down through the sea bank Like, how does the soil of an archipelago island or a small island maintain growing plant life if all of the water around it is seawater? Because you would think it would contaminate the soil, right? Or does it only grow specifically plant life that can grow with that kind of soil? I don't know. Let me know down below. That's a weird little science question for you, a little botany question, you know, for all of you green thumbs out there to help answer for me. I need to increase the spawn rate of these things, although half the screen would be kind of funny. I'm not going to worry about any more from there. I need to... Oh, dude, all of the colors going back to normal colors again. It's not all gold anymore. It's kind of cool to flick between the two. When you get sick of one color aesthetic, you can just swap over. It's a nice little change, you know, for your eyes. I like that. Some more of this. We get more value for trees. Once I upgrade this to 5, it'll make it a lot quicker and easier. Get the yellow ones going. I don't know where the pink cherry tree comes in, but it's sitting there waiting for me. Once I get some money built up, I'll be able to jump in and upgrade that. A reminder for you, because I probably cut it. I originally was going to stop the recording and make the video earlier before I decided to go for the lightning and the tidal waves. But there are a number of different play modes that you can do besides the main Rise of a New God. You've got a Zeus mode over here for cleaning things up and be really fast. A survivor mode where there's a clock and you need to keep the earthquakes rolling as much as possible and keep wiping stuff out. The minute mode, white trees give you money, black ones lose you money. See how much you can earn, see how you go. Dude, there's so... Look at them, look at them. Pause and read them if you need to, but there are so many extra modes. If you thought this was just a game where you only play the main incremental mode, joke's on you. There are actually so many more. As far as like time investment goes and value for dollars, there's a lot in here, more than I expected. I thought it was just going to be incremental game, but there's a ton here. But with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed It's Chopping Time. Once again, a big thank you to the dev for sending the game my way, along with the gold edition. Wasn't necessary, but really cool of them to do so. Reminder that the game should be out right now. In the beginning of the video, I said it might be releasing a day before, but I think I'm going to try and time this to this video releasing when the game is actually out. So if you're seeing this now, it should be out for you to go try out for yourself. If not, wishlist it if I'm a little bit early. But yeah, I'll see you all again next time. Have a good one.